Welcome everyone to our new podcast, Who Runs the NFC East. We're four co-hosts who have been going back and forth in competitive trash talk for over 25 years. We will break down each of our games that we play to have an analytic opinion and a perspective from a fan, and our thoughts moving forward, mixed in with a little trash talk we all know so very well between fans. Welcome to Who Runs the NFC East with our fellow co-hosts Tykaris Bunch, Stanley Autry, Tracy Monroe, aka PZ Head the Flash, and myself, Yusef Pridgeon. What's up, guys? Welcome to Who Runs the NFC East. Today was a very interesting weekend where we only had technically one team come out of this week with a W. Luckily, we don't have any representatives to gloat this weekend for that. It's like I'm just joking. But it's been an interesting week based on how things went down. Some had good games and some others had not so good games. So we're gonna start with the game in the basketball, huh? We're gonna start with the Cowboys as far as that, what Takaris would call his win/loss.
Yeah, we had a good game.
Based on how his season is going. So
we had a good game, tremendous game. Cooper Rush had less than 50 yards passing the first half of the game.
Trey Lance was brought in and threw immediately to double coverage.
Yeah.
Luka.
Beautiful.
I'm on to basketball. Dallas Mavericks.
I'm on the same train I've been on all year. Y'all ready?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
He coming.
Prime. Put Prime above that.
Prime coming. Told y'all.
You're going to stick on that. That's your story and you sticking to it, huh?
You sticking to it.
Oh, y'all ain't heard? Watch this right here.
I believe that the Dallas Cowboys should tank the rest of the season, get the number one overall pick, so you can draft Shedeur Sanders, and by the way, hire primetime Deion Sanders as your head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. I think that should be Jerry Jones's master plan. That's right, I said it. Hire primetime Deion Sanders. You got to tank the season to make sure you can get his son as your quarterback, okay? And you move forward that way. That is what I believe.
And I don't know what that is.
See?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all read that. Y'all see that. Y'all see what time it is.
Very interesting.
Jerry Jones been in talks with Coach Prime. I try to tell y'all. Now, he ain't going to do it during the season. He ain't going to fire Mike McCarthy during the season. That ain't what Jerry's style is. Jerry Haiti did it to Wade Phillips. So that ain't going to happen. But the end of this season, Coach Prime coming, Warren Sapp coming, Norv Turner might be coming back, offense coordinator. I don't know. They might do something new, something young. But great win, Philly. EAGLES, Eagles. Great win. Great win. Great win. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I kind of, that game was very hard to watch. Like it was worse than watching how we've been playing in the past years. Like it was a very bad game to watch. I must say so.
Fail.
It looked like y'all. It kind of, y'all look like
so
us.
Bad.
Y'all look like us, and we look like y'all.
We look way better right now. I'm just joking. Actually, we do, but it's all good. I get what you're trying to say, though. But
y'all look like us, and we look like y'all. But it's cool. I'm happy. Top 5 draft pick, top 7 draft pick. Hey,
y'all see that lady
Gentry? Ashton Gentry.
No, yeah,
Boise State.
She looks like why? Yeah, she looks why? Yeah, like
what the F?
Yeah,
Boise State. It's a happy time to be in Dallas. I hate Sham isn't here, so I could congratulate her. I guess I'll tell her next week.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, hopefully she drops in real quick just to peek in and talk a little noise real fast. Just because she's the only one that technically won this week. So, congrats out to them. And I'm like I said, I don't even know. I'm kind of bothered that they're like hanging around like they're only like a game or is it no? They're a game and a half behind, something in that area.
Yeah, because y'all got the same amount of division wins, so
Mm-hmm.
it's probably based upon some other stat.
So yeah, we'll
hey,
clear
man,
that all
I'm
up.
telling
So
y'all straight up, January 5th going to be an interesting date.
you keep saying that. What is your opinion on January 5th?
It's going to come down to some things going to happen within our division. January 5th. Some team might be the spoiler.
You say it's gonna be the spoiler.
Some team might be a spoiler. Some team might be playing to get in. Some
Out
team
of
might
what?
be,
Out of our division?
huh?
Yeah,
You
that's
mean out of our
probably
division? You think
Yeah,
somebody's
I
gonna
take it back.
spoil the chances from one of the teams to get into the playoffs?
to get in the seat they want. Yeah,
Mm.
some
So
type of
Mm.
spoiler going to happen.
you're saying we have the possibility of upsetting someone from getting in the playoffs.
We have a possibility of upsetting someone most definitely from not only getting into the playoffs, but also getting into a certain seed that they're going to be trying to get into. That's my
Mm-hmm.
Nostradamus Takaris moment. Well, we're just going to sit back and wait for January 5th, okay?
Mm.
And then we're going to sit back and wait till the season's over, okay? And then we're going to just watch that man from Colorado bring his horses in his stable, slam down to Dallas, Texas.
You think that's gonna happen 1 year? No, 2 years. His second year in Colorado. You think he's gonna go transition straight to the NFL?
Yeah, he's on his way. He on
Yeah.
his way.
Okay.
Yeah, he on his
Says
way.
the insider report of Tykar's Punch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he on
he
his way.
says it now.
He on his way. He coming.
So please, you're killing me with the basketball, brother.
Yes.
It's no. I need you to do better.
Nah, I'm just optimistic toward the basketball season because the football season is such a fail. Uh, do I think like Takars? Maybe, but for right now, that's all I have to look up to. So I just keep reiterating it. But of we all lost except for the Eagles, and you know, we lost. We still should be mad or sad. The Giants lost. They should still be sad. The Commanders lost, but they still have a future, and that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, because the
Y'all in
Giants
competition with the
the
Eagles.
Giants losing in Munich on an overtime loss was I know that was kind of a heartbreaking thing, especially to the
Yeah,
Panthers. So it is what it is in that direction. So now I know Nate right now would be like, yeah, because based off of what he said last week, he was just like he was waiting for this to happen. He said
but
he knew it was gonna happen.
they just need
Hey,
to
so
lose.
my message to Nate is congratulations, Nate.
But they should just lose out and try to get a good draft.
Hey, but you know what's crazy? But you know what's gonna be crazy though? This is how I'm saying this. You over here being Nostradamus. But what I'm trying to tell you is the Giants is gonna have a worse record than
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah,
And the fact that they lost Saquon, guess who's gonna pick up Shinty?
yep.
You guys are not gonna get to him.
Can I tell you something?
So sorry. What?
Can I tell you something?
Huh?
They need a quarterback more so than they need a running back.
And no.
No.
You know what? I'm
They do, but
gonna
they're not
disagree
gonna
with
shoot on
that.
that dude.
Disagree with that because
Right,
I'm gonna say Danny Dimes is not great, but he's serviceable. What he is missing is running, and you gave away your offense. Now, if you plug that other guy back in, and then you get Danny, they already got neighbors, so you just need the trifecta. Once you get the trifecta, you bring the running back. They might be okay, but I guarantee you they will have a better chance of getting Genty than you will.
What's
Yeah.
what's the New York Giants record right now?
Horrible and horrible.
And matter of fact, just as not to cut you off, Yusuf, but just
Oh no,
as we
I'm
speak,
looking up the stats. Go ahead.
just look,
Two
look
and
at this right here. Just as you speak, look what I just wrote across. Can
what's
you
that?
read that? It
Giants,
says,
Giants something.
okay, I'll
So
read it.
this.
Giants currently hold number 1 overall pick,
Yep, for sure,
2025 NFL draft. It says it
for
right
sure.
here.
Mm-hmm. Now 9 times out of 10, your boy don't want to go to he don't want to go to New York. What's his name? Travis Hunter. He don't want to go to New York. So Genty is going to be sitting there looking like, you know, prime steak
Well,
on a plate.
I'll take Travis Hunter over Gentry.
Now that's going to be.
I can get more years out of Travis Hunter. But the question is, who gonna take Shador?
They say the Raiders. The Raiders want
Yeah,
him.
they said the
The
Raiders.
Raiders
They
want
said
him.
the Raiders gonna get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Because you
say
know
every
why?
time the Raiders lose,
He
he
came
said
in.
thank God on his tweets. So he want to come to Las
Well, he
Vegas.
came in at the perfect time. You see that? He
Hold
did
on,
that
what
on
you
a
say,
perfect
Stan? What
handoff.
you say,
said-
Stan?
That was a
I
perfect
said they
handoff.
report that every time the Raiders lose, he say thank God because he wants to be a Raider.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the reason why he wants to be a Raider is because Tom Brady, who is also his mentor, has bought stakes into the Las Vegas Raiders. So therefore, he will also be his mentor if he goes there. So it's just happens to be working out that way.
Story.
So like Takaris was saying that he think that they're going to have a chance to get Genty, but it's going to be the Giants. They're going to replace Saquon. That's what I'm thinking that they're going to do, because there's not like a talent like Genty is one of those ones that you don't try to sit there and he'll be available in the second round or the late first or whatever it is. He's something different.
A draft like this, Jerry Jones
And
can select a guard or center.
I'll say so. We're gonna have to pause for a moment because we're gonna have to do this real quick. Hold on. We're gonna have to welcome
That's what I'm
in
talking about.
the Eagles fan, the only person who just happened to get this week. You know what I mean? In the songs
Fly, Eagles, fly.
with the Eagles. So it's all good. We got a Thursday. We're gonna see you Thursday. I promise you we will.
I heard my name.
For
Hey,
sure.
I
Welcome
would
to the
like to
party.
personally say thank you for the butt whooping that you have put upon us today. You have made me a proud cowboy because the draft just did like
Draft
this.
pick that
Oh, here we
received.
go with Boise State. There we go.
You're not gonna get it. We just talked about that. We just talked about it.
So thank you for making Jerry Jones look like the dummy that he is.
I mean, he
Appreciate it.
didn't need no help from us. I mean, it was already solidified.
Right. Yeah. So I was like, Sham is not here to talk noise to him. I said, now's the 1 week that she's not here to say nothing, and she won. But yeah, appreciate you for dropping in, because this is like I was telling him before you came in that the Giants has a better chance of getting Genty than they do, because they need to replace Saquon for who they lost. So with him being available and right now they hold the number 1 position in the draft next year for now.
Yeah, they worse than Carolina now, isn't that something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Right. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
That's even hard to admit. So yeah, so that was an interesting plan that you guys are not going to be a part of. Sorry, Tykaris. It's
Hey, I'm
okay.
fine. I know that we're gonna get a top 5 draft pick. That's all I care about. So
guard.
hey, if it is a guard, maybe he's gonna be Zach Martin or Travis Frederick. I'm cool with that. A Hall of Fame guard, I'm cool with that. Don't even matter. When we drop offensive linemen in the first round, they normally go to the Hall. So I'm cool with that.
True. So, so Sham, so with this beatdown that you guys gave them.
Well, in my world, it's still happening because I got about 5 minutes left in the fourth. But I said at the point where you got to bring in Kenny Pickett, you might as well just, I might as well just join.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
trying to
still 34-6 with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, from what I can see.
say, huh? What?
Well, so I personally had something to do today at 4,
Oh, you were going to
so
rewatch.
I DVR the games that
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
you want to
glad you
rewatch?
explained that because at first I
I,
was kind
yeah.
of like, huh?
I was like, hold on a second. Am I in a time zone? I mean, a time?
No, it's been over for y'all for a while.
Yeah.
I
Okay, cool.
watched it
Yeah,
at local Applebee's.
yeah. Stan was like, we should go ahead and start now. The game's over. It was like third quarter.
The thing about it
Yeah,
is Mike McCarthy is dumb.
dum da
I
dum
mean,
dum.
who's gonna put in uh Trey Lance and then take him right back out and
Yeah,
That was
then
a
I thought that. I don't know what that play was about.
It was a cute
Right.
little series. He got 4 yards. I mean, I don't
He threw the double coverage.
know.
Come on now.
one thing
Yeah.
about it, I'm winning in my fantasy. So
Listen, Jamar Chase did that for me Thursday night. I was like, thank you.
Oh yeah, he went off Thursday night. He definitely went off
Stan
Thursday night.
too.
Yep,
Yep.
sure did.
So Stan, so speak on the our tough loss that we suffered today,
Well, it was a respectable loss.
and
You
your
know,
thoughts of
a
how that
loss is
went.
a loss. It was a respectable loss. I said we was playing our brothers this week, so if we got to lose to someone, losing to the Steelers is okay. I mean, it's sometimes I feel like you got to get a bad taste in your mouth before you face your real divisional opponents, and we playing the Eagles next. We see the Cowboys soon, so you know, I'm sure from a fan base you would love to keep winning, but you can't win them all. So you lose by 1 point.
Yeah,
You
for
know, you
sure.
left some points on the board, some drop catches, some calls that could have went some other
A whole
way.
lot of those.
Um, you know,
Yeah.
hopefully Brian Robinson come back next week. We need to be at full strength, so hopefully he can come back. Lattimore might can play, and hopefully our old field goal kicker can come back. If not, Gonzalez filled in well today, but we definitely would
Mm-hmm.
rather be at full strength to play Philadelphia and you know see the best of them and the best of us this Thursday. We got a short week. They got a short week, so it don't. You know,
True.
they get to stay home. We got to
Did
travel,
you
but it's only a few hours up the road, so no excuses.
I mean, I know I didn't look it up, but did you hear what happened to Saber? Like what his injury was?
He had, I think, a hip or leg injury, if I recall, something like that. It shouldn't be too serious because he was kind of trying it all week, and they had pulled up the kicker
Mm-hmm.
from the practice squad. But if he couldn't go, they already had
Mm-hmm.
somebody ready to go. They didn't want to be the 49ers in that and not have somebody ready, so they had somebody ready to go.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because he also played with the XFL, the DC team for the XFL that we that DC has too. So I thought that was I do remember him playing on those Saturday games, and I was just like, okay, I do remember him. So he did fill in very well. One of the things that kind of I guess that game should have been winnable for us. But there were a lot of drop balls that would have sustained drives. I mean, it was in their hands, it hit them in the face, hitting them in the chest. It's a touchdown drop, but we scored a running touchdown, which kind of zero that play out. But at the same time, there was a lot of drops. Um, that play at the end that could have sustained the drive for the first down, like you said, that could have been called either way. But we was having this conversation off camera about home field advantage. Normally, if it was something that close, you would want it to be kind of like let it lean towards the home field because technically that call could have technically went either way. Like I guess in any fan's eye, like the fact that he caught it past the first down, but he kind of went backwards at the same time. But you could have gave him his forward progress, could have sustained the drive, could have win or held on to the lead or at least gotten the field goal range because it was like what, like 7 yards from field goal range or from his field goal range. But you know, like Stan says, the Zebras played their hands into the game, and it ended that way. Um, so it was a tough loss, like you said. It's nothing wrong losing to the Steelers, but it's just it was a lot of points and plays that we left on the
And
field.
one
So
thing I mentioned to you
that's how I
earlier, I
feel
felt
about
like
that.
Jaden might be a little more uncomfortable and injured than what they letting us know about. Every time he goes out, I see them re-wrapping him up around his ribs. But just watching him play,
Mm-hmm.
currently trying to protect himself, he's not using the passing lanes that open up for him to actually run through when he sees his people
Mm-hmm.
covered. So his legs haven't really been much of a weapon these last 3 or so weeks since he's been injured. and even today, just to keep the defense honest. So he got sacked a little bit, but
True.
it's like I understand he's trying to preserve himself and not get re-injured. So, but without that dynamic, it kind of takes a little bit away from his weapon system because he's a great runner, but if he's not going to run, that definitely limits what he can do.
Yeah, he's definitely accurate on the run as well. So that kind of does limit his utilities. But it is a loss that we will take. It's fine. We're still in first place, I think. Philly,
No,
you guys
Philly's in first
are
place.
Yeah,
they
we
moved
got
to first place.
Yeah, they
two
they
division
only got
wins.
but
We
they
got
only
two
got two
division
losses,
wins.
and
Well, it
we
must be
got three
points.
losses.
Yeah, y'all
They
got
got two
three. Y'all
losses.
got
We got
three.
three.
Y'all didn't have a bye week yet. Yeah,
Great
yeah, because
job.
y'all didn't have a bye week. Yeah,
That is
Great
crazy.
job.
and really that's the only thing because y'all have us on points fielded
They
too.
did.
So
They did.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
Sham.
right. Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
it was
yeah,
some other stat.
Hey, Sham.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be me?
Um, I don't
We
feel
normally we
anything.
normally always number one in the division, so
You gonna bring out Eddie Kane on
What?
a brother?
yeah.
No, you're
You
not
gonna bring out
always.
Eddie Kane on?
We're normally always number one in the division. What are you talking about?
Until y'all play us, usually he is right.
No, until we play the Commanders is usually when it
Well, that's this
starts to.
season. I'm talking about in seasons past.
I'm talking about every season. The season we were like 10-0, we lost to the Commanders, and then we went on. We ended up, I think, 14-3 or
Refs
whatever it was.
gave y'all that first game, and then against us, and then we said we're gonna make it too big to rig, and we went out there and destroyed it. But not this season.
No.
Not at all. It's just not at all.
See, this is
You
what
got
I
me so
think.
bad.
I think y'all should. I was gonna say y'all should, see what North Turner is up to, but he is an advisor with the Raiders. But Brad Childress is available. You should see what he's up to. Y'all need
Takaris
a.
brought his name up earlier.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he
Look
said,
at that.
his what his Nostradamus moment is that Coach Prime is going to come and he's going to bring in North Turner and things of this nature. So he was giving out his predictions of what they're going to not succeed in. But
Is he gonna bring in Wade Phillips too?
you got to ask Takaris.
No, he's gonna bring in no, we're gonna have Warren Sapp to coach the D line. We're gonna keep Al Harris.
Oh, you really done thought
Um,
this through.
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the defensive coordinator, um, we're looking at unprecedented times right now because for the first time Dallas is going to have a black head coach and a black defensive coordinator and a black special
Mm.
teams coach.
Hmm.
Mm. And
Yeah,
you think that's how that's going to go down? You think that's really
yeah.
going to happen?
Oh, next year gonna be special.
Mm.
Next year gonna be special. Next year I probably have season tickets. I probably end up having to go back and forth.
You should
Just,
probably keep Mike Zimmer though. Defense
no,
ain't your problem.
no, no.
It's not your
Zim,
problem. The defense is not the
Zim's
issue.
gone. Zim's
Yeah.
gone. It's time to get some new bread in there, some new fresh bread, fresh legs.
From
Because
everybody?
honestly, this game today, defensively, I mean, y'all just couldn't capitalize off the turnovers y'all forced.
Yeah, Zeke wanted to give them. Zeke wanted to give y'all the ball to say Jerry them, ha ha. That's why y'all left me on high and dry last week. That's what y'all get. So he gave y'all a present, and I'm glad he did. Thank you, Zeke.
Point Shannon.
Mm-mm.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Zeke. Because I wanted us to lose that game, and we lost it. And now next week, who we lose to next week? Who we lose to next week,
The
Peasy?
Texans,
This is no
the
fun.
Houston
Yes,
Texans,
yes,
You
Texans.
see,
Yes,
Monday
yes,
night
you
game.
feel the same way I feel. It's not fun.
yes.
It's just how you get. He called his losses wins. Like that doesn't work at
No.
This is
all.
going to be so great. Next week, we lose the Battle of
Well,
Texas.
Yusef, he could be like basketball. Luca.
You on the wrong podcast.
Exactly. I would have to like.
No, this is
I
awesome.
would have to. I always can't say I can't say mute your
Peasy,
camera, but I would
Peasy.
literally just like.
What's the Dallas Mavericks record right now?
I mean, at least Takaris is wearing a
Let me look it
Cowboys
up.
No, no, that's
I'm
what I
t-shirt.
not
thought.
even for
That's what I
sure.
thought. Stop hollering out Mavericks and you ain't
Right.
even watching. You don't even know their record right now.
right.
Watch this.
Hey,
Look, who's their two guard right now?
you
That's
are.
what I thought. Don't holler out the Mavericks. You have no idea what's going on
Hey.
in the league.
Wait, is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Nah,
still
he
there?
got traded. He got traded, but
He got
he
traded.
should know that Clay. He
He
should
got
know
traded.
that Clay Thompson is there at least. The fact that you don't know that
Oh,
happened this
really?
season, I mean, you don't have to be a regular basketball
I
watcher.
forgot.
I was wondering where he went.
I forgot
I didn't know he went
that
there.
he was there. He's splashing
True.
in Dallas.
Mm.
He's sprinkling. He ain't splashing. He's
Yeah,
sprinkling.
he ain't splashing.
So yeah.
They got a
Man,
whole new
I'm
splash
ready for
brother
this
in
Mike
Golden
Tyson
State.
fight.
Why? Why you want this man to die?
Man, Mike Tyson finna hurt that boy.
I don't know
Nah.
about that. I've
Not,
seen
not
them
on.
promos. He look like jelly.
On an exhibition fight. It's not going to be no hurt.
It's not an exhibition no more. It's a real deal fight. It's on the
I
book.
understand it, but you cannot sanction a real fight at 2 minutes a round. A real sanction is 3 minutes a round, and you have to go at least 10 or 12. You cannot
What state is this
sanction
in?
an exhibition.
They
What
playing
state
in
is this
Dallas.
in?
Huh?
Hey,
Standing
listen,
with
they
5
playing
and
in
4.
Dallas. They playing in Dallas, but the thing about it is, Mike Tyson gonna knock this boy out.
Nah,
He can't. But
this
that's
ain't
the reason.
1987, bruh.
Okay. All right.
I think he would.
I don't think it's
He
gonna
would
be.
knock him
I
out
think
if
he's
it was
gonna
a.
win, but it's not gonna be as crucial.
I think it was a.
It's not
If
gonna
he-
be as crucial as everybody's making it out to be. It ain't gonna be him just going in there dominating him.
Who's gonna win?
No,
That
he's
he's still
old.
a
Who
50
Who you say gonna win?
This man 58 years old. He ain't about to
He's
be
He's
knocking
still a
nobody
50-year-old
out.
man.
who you
pretty
say
much.
gonna win?
58.
58 years
Damn
old.
near
You
60.
could damn near say 60. Like I said, nah.
Who
I think he'll win because he's a boxer,
who
but
you saying winning?
it's not gonna be like
He like reliving the past. He think Mike
Tyson.
gonna win.
I can see Mike winning if it was a real street fight. If he's mad, but because he's on his meds,
Mhm.
he just doing this just for entertainment and money. So he not really gonna fight that boy like that.
Y'all
He's
literally.
not
Why
gonna.
y'all disregarding the fact that this man is 58?
It's not even that.
He ain't
He's
about
not
to
gonna
go in
fight.
there and tear nobody up.
No,
He's
he
not.
ain't
Hey,
gonna
look,
stand
old
up.
man power is a whole
He
nother
gonna
different situation.
win on
But
like
it's a whole
decision
old
or
man
something
power.
like that.
Never disregard old man power. But
Old
what I'm
man
saying
power is
is
good when you try and fight your kid.
no. But no. What I'm saying is that with what you call it, Tyson. If the fact that if he fights like how he trains, it'll be a whole nother animal. But
Right.
he's not going to come in and fight him like he's hitting that heavy bag. Because that heavy when he's practicing, he is vicious still at 58.
Yes.
Vicious to a heavy bag.
But
The heavy
Come
bag
on.
don't hit back.
right.
No,
Okay.
okay, but I'm
But
saying
it's not gonna be as
that heavy bag
it's not gonna
bends
be
is all I'm
devastating.
saying. It still
It
bends
ain't
and
gonna
moves.
be Tyson Spinks. It ain't gonna, you know.
Nah.
No,
Listen, I want him to win, but I'm living in reality. That
the
dude
the
old.
reality of it is that Jake Paul is Jake Paul. He's on the Jake Paul platform.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you're not going to let Jake Paul get smashed out like that in front of everybody on his particular way of his.
Who was it that was Jake
Jake
Paul
Paul
was fighting
Jake
and he got
Paul
knocked out and they kind of propped him up and kind of shook him off and let him continue to fight. He
Mike
was fighting
Tyson had
somebody.
knocked out he had knocked out Roy Jones and picked him up. But
No,
check this
it
out.
was Jake
They
that
didn't knock him out. They went the whole thing.
yeah, they went the whole range.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think it's like the third one of those rounds, Tyson buckled him and helped him up.
He hit him. He
He
did
old
hit him
too.
hard by accident one time, but he
Mhm.
did hold. He
Jake
held. He
Paul,
held
but
him
Jake
up.
Paul
He
was
didn't have to
fighting.
get him up. He just held him up.
He was fighting a heavyweight fighter, and that heavyweight fighter hit him, and he buckled, and the heavyweight fighter, you could see him holding him and kind of propping him back up, and so it'll just look like a fight.
Hey, can I give y'all one more prediction?
Sure.
Mike Tyson gonna knock this boy out, and then next year, Mike Tyson gonna have a bigger fight in Vegas in the new Sphere in Vegas, and he's gonna open up that arena with the boxing world with a huge fight. That's my prediction.
In the sphere.
What? Who's Tyson gonna fight? That's gonna be huge.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody huge.
I don't know.
You put too
But
much X's on him.
It's not a lot
Come on now,
of
TV.
it's not a
Come
lot
on.
of heavyweights out there that's even
Yeah, come on,
warranting
QB.
huge
Now.
anything.
He
I
ain't finna
can't
be no
even
heavyweight
name one.
champion at those 58 years old.
I
Okay.
mean, now if you go into the middleweight or the
That
welterweight
that
world,
that
you might
prediction
find a
that
few people.
prediction goes right up there when you said them Cowboys gonna go on the run. They gonna
We are
They
going on a
are,
run.
but they are
We
going
are
on a
going on a
run.
run.
They
We are
losing.
going
They
on a
run
run.
into
We're
the
going on a
draft.
losing run. We are going on a run. We're going
They
on a
run
losing
into
run.
the draft. Run into the
We run into the
draft.
draft. That's right. Thank you, Sham. Thank you, Sham. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I got more faith in what I said than y'all winning the Super Bowl or something. Y'all finally ran up against a real football team, and now y'all see what it's gonna
because
look
we
like.
lost by one in the last 2 minutes. That's
Yeah,
what you're thinking is a big. Come on,
A
son.
L is a
nah,
L,
bruh.
regardless
Come
of
on
who the
now.
hell said it
What you say?
is.
Sham said it's the fourth
True.
Okay.
quarter.
Just like
She
a
said
win is a win.
34-6,
A
and she said, "Hold
L
up." She
is
said
a.
they
It
brought
don't
in
matter
my
if you lost
backup
by
quarterbacks.
40.
Understand? There's a big difference. She was able to get off and get on stream because
Hey,
she said, "I don't
Peasy.
need to
Hey,
watch these
Peasy.
last four or
Yes,
five
sir.
minutes right now."
If I lost by a half a point, did I lose?
You
When I
still
saw
lost.
Pickett, I said I'm good.
Did you hear them say earlier that it was a good loss?
I don't know if any loss is a good
We can't
loss,
get up
Nobody,
but
here
no
and
one
talk
said,
about
no
who
one said, no one said it
lost
was
the
a
best.
good loss. No one
Nah.
Hey,
said it was a
listen.
good loss.
That's not a good
Hey, listen.
that's not a good
No
evaluation
one
of
said it was a good
losing.
loss. You saying it's
Hey,
good to lose
listen.
for the draft.
At this
So
point,
you trying to pull a
at this
Philadelphia
point, we're playing.
76ers.
At this point, we're playing teaser. We're playing.
they
At
Yeah,
this
trusting
they
the
trying to
point,
trust the
process.
process.
You're
And the
playing a
process
what?
still haven't worked in Philadelphia for the 76ers. They said trust the process. Ain't no trophies been hoisted from trusting the process. So y'all try to trust the process in Dallas if you want. And you're going to be just like Embiid, punching media people and pushing them
or
off.
y'all, or y'all, or
That's
y'all
kind of
ain't won
horrible.
nothing in
Nobody wants
forever.
to be like him.
Yeah, we the same as you are, except for right now,
Oh,
we're
these
on the
All I
boys
up.
know
gonna
is the
We
beat
on the
Dallas
y'all.
uptick.
Mavericks are beating the Nuggets right now.
Oh Lord.
No, you just gonna bring in Dallas again.
Oh the
You're
Mavericks.
All
gonna,
right.
you're gonna
So
force
who?
you're
So
gonna
who
force the
got who
narrative.
next week? Who got who next week?
We play Philly.
So Philadelphia, we
Y'all
play
play
Philly next
Houston.
week.
Who the
In
Giants play?
Philly,
Yeah, I think we go to Philly. We go to Philly.
Uh
y'all probably win.
oh, you say I'm thinking that we will. I'm thinking
I
that
got
we
to see
will.
who plays first.
No, I'm thinking y'all. I'm thinking y'all will lose to Philly. I'm thinking y'all will lose to Philly because y'all secondary is horrible.
Yeah,
So was
unless
ours.
Lattimore plays.
But
But yeah,
I mean,
Right.
today it was fantastic, but we weren't working with much. So
Sham, what you have Saquon Barkley.
AJ Brown, Saquon, and Devontae, and Goddard. So at the end of the day,
Let me
those are
tell you
good
something.
weapons.
Dan Quinn can't stop the run if he had
Very
a
good weapons.
Kleenex.
The Giants play the Buccaneers next game.
Oh, that's an L. The
oh yeah,
Bucks
the
play
Bucks
hard.
gonna put yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna put that on
And
them.
after the
they play
Buccaneers, they
hard.
play the Dallas Cowboys again.
No,
Hey,
that's
so
an
who
And
we
L.
play?
they'll
Who we
probably
play?
win that one.
Who we play? We play Texas. So that means that
Y'all
I need the
don't y'all
Giants to
play
win. I
y'all
need the
play the
Monday
Giants to
night.
Giants
win.
They
on
play Monday night.
Who play
Thanksgiving,
Monday
right?
night?
Yes,
No,
it's
they play the Giants on
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
It's
they try to
Thanksgiving.
schedule the Giants so they can win on Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey
That's so
Bowl.
wrong.
We're gonna lose that game.
We might lose that game
I
too.
think you
No,
are
hey,
gonna lose that game.
Yeah.
we're gonna lose that game. We're gonna lose it. We're
If
gonna
y'all
lose.
lose on Thanksgiving, man, look, I'm gonna laugh. That's gonna be
No,
hilarious.
we lose on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be so happy. That means we're gonna be the last in the division, and that means that
I see where you're going. I
Yo,
see
this
where you're
sucks
going with
that you
that.
sitting out here competing for last. This is like
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
I know
it's so
he
bad.
act
Like
like
Hey
he want to
guys,
talk
It's
about.
disgusting.
no
I've
seriously,
never heard this before ever.
no
Like
seriously, guys.
I've
You
never
don't
heard
want
you
you don't
concede as much
no.
as you are right now.
But listen there, guys. You don't want us to cheer for a draft pick. You don't want us to cheer for the Dallas Mavericks. What do you want us to do? Do you want us to just sit here and keep wallowing in this bad
Yes, I
time?
want you
First of
guys to
all,
continue
you can
being
cheer for the
obnoxious.
Dallas Mavericks, but they have no place on this podcast.
Yeah,
Also,
but
you can cheer for
we
a
can be
pick too,
strategic and where we go
but you
from
gotta be
there.
realistic.
We want you to stay obnoxious as your normally self.
This is ridiculous.
So
Like
you can stay in the delusion that you live in. So
I
we
have
can tell
nothing to
you
be
how bad
disgusted
you
by
are.
anymore.
That's where we want you right now. But it's
Well,
okay.
hey,
It's
we are happy.
QB draft pick
Hey, we are happy.
Mavs
Jerry Jones is
winning the
getting
Western
everything he
Conference.
deserves. Jerry Jones is getting everything he deserves. So we are very, very elated. We are very, very happy. You guys are looking like y'all are a football team. Congratulations to y'all. The Eagles are finding out that Sirianni is really not their head coach. So that's going to be great. That's going to be great. And the Giants are doing what the Giants do. I just need the Giants to be a little bit better than us. That's all I need. So, hey, Nate, check this out. Nate, my mate, great win this week, Nate. Do it again next week. Put them together. Wins are hard to come by in the NFL. So
That's crazy.
congratulations on your win, brother. And I
So-
hope you win again next week. All right?
So we're gonna have to bring Nate in so y'all can start battling about who's the worst, just so it can be a little bit of competitive of some sort to you guys. Because we over me, us what Stan, Sham, and I are talking about competing. You guys are talking about losing.
Yeah, y'all gonna normally get what we get, about the 27th, 28th pick in the draft. You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
talking about
Oh,
losing.
matter
I'm
of fact,
talking about the other team.
Okay.
We know how to draft. We good.
so I had this thought that popped in my head.
28th pick of the draft. Like, hold up. Oh, no, he acting like they top 4.
Yeah, it's
every
always
year.
mid.
Like,
No,
what
you're
is
always
wrong?
mid. It's
What is
always
wrong with
between
this
That's what
guy?
I'm talking
13.
about. You.
What kind of
Y'all are the
delusion is
Cowboys
this?
this year. That's what's
No,
wrong. That ain't
no.
delusion. That's a fact.
That is.
Y'all
You
gonna
don't
pick what
pick.
we normally would pick,
You
and we're
don't
gonna
pick.
pick what
Yes,
y'all
but you
normally
don't.
pick.
But you
Don't
don't
play like
pick.
y'all
Yes, but you
always
don't pick at 27,
good.
28.
Y'all.
Yeah, you guys pick between 13 and 20
Yeah,
every
stop
year.
playing.
All right.
It's 13.
He
and
said,
20
"All
every
right,
year.
All right.
all right."
All right.
So let me
I'm pretty
ask
sure
you
Michael
this.
Parsons
So
was.
there's
I'm pretty sure
certain
Michael
things
Parsons
that are
was
certain.
a top 10 pick. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he definitely was.
Oh, okay.
There are some rules that I think that needs to change going forward, and I hope that they at least entertain it. I think that the
What's
NFL draft one should turn into a lottery. I'm not a fan of the worst team getting the
Tanking.
first
Getting the first draft pick.
getting the first pick. Like, because it doesn't make sense to me, because if you're a Super Bowl winning team, you want to try to keep the legacy of winning, not like, especially because you're in contract years with people where it's like somebody who's in the league. Matter of fact, they're going to leave because you can't pay them. So now all of a sudden the next year you tank down, so it replaces somebody else. But that doesn't, and then plus somebody who is very talented or very just super talented goes to the worst team, which means that they can't really explore their exception. They can't be their best because they're on a bad team. Bryce Young,
That's
da da da.
definitely that's
You know what I
definitely
mean?
a good hot topic right there.
Mm,
The only thing I
yeah,
think,
I put
yeah,
that up there with all football should be played in
I
domes.
think the thing about the league is they just feel like most players aren't going to they're not going to lay down because they know their contracts aren't guaranteed. Majority of the guys that's playing, and so if they don't show effort, they will get cut or released. Unlike the NBA, where you can purposely not go hard because you're trusting the process, but you're under contract, you're still going to get your money. But if you're in the NFL and you trust the process but don't perform, there's some players that they out of there. Like you're showing bad tape,
Right.
you won't get picked up. So I think they lean on that, but I still think, like you said, if they did the lottery, that'll keep it where you can tank and still not guarantee yourself a super high position.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking about it.
All right, so check this out. So going back to the question that was just at hand. In 2024, y'all pick second. 2022, y'all pick 16. 2023, I'm sorry, y'all pick 16. 2022, y'all pick 16. 2021, y'all pick 19. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Us, 2024, 29. 2023, 26. 2022, 24. Like I said, this season, y'all gonna pick what we normally pick, and we're gonna pick somewhere around where y'all
Those
normally
picks
pick.
was because of
So I stand
trades.
correct.
You had trades. That wasn't because you finished. Hold on,
I
hold on,
don't
hold on.
care
Yes, you
about no
do. You
trades.
can't.
I'm
No, you
talking
can't.
about who
No,
gonna
no,
pick,
no,
who
no.
gonna
You try
pick,
to make
where,
it
who
sound
gonna
like
pick.
it's because
I
of where you
don't care about no
finished.
trade.
It ain't because of where you. So you saying the Dallas Cowboys finished top 3 last year?
What I'm trying
I'm
to
No.
tell
asking.
you
I'm
is
asking you
in
a question. That
2024,
was 2024.
we picked
Yeah, is that
29th.
because y'all finished top 3?
We moved
What was
down
your record
draft
last
order
year?
trade
Thank
with the
you.
Detroit Lions
Thank
in
you.
one
Oh,
Thank you.
there you
in
go.
that
Thank you.
1
That's what I
year.
thought. That's what.
1 year.
Right.
2023, no trade. 2022, no trade. 2021, no trade. We just picked up Michael. Actually, we moved down to get Philadelphia Eagles. We moved down to get Michael Parsons. We traded like 2 picks or something like that. So I stand correct. It still stands the same. The last 3 years we picked within the 20s. The last 3 years of y'all picked 16, 16, and 2.
Yeah, we're
Just
average.
take an L when you get one.
are
We're
you
just
saying
an average
you
team.
saying you
We
picked
never
in the
said we never
20s for the
argued that.
last how many years it's been since the last Super Bowl? How old am I?
28.
28
No,
years?
in the last
30?
3 years we
30 years?
picked in the last
No, no,
in
no.
the
We're
last
not talking
3
about 30
years
years.
we picked
We're
there.
talking about since the
Now,
last Super Bowl.
now,
Since the last Super
now,
Bowl.
now, now here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. The last great pick we had was Ezekiel Elliott. Even CeeDee Lamb was picked
Did you
17.
say
CeeDee Lamb was picked
whoa.
17. He wasn't
Did
picked 20 nothing. He
I
was
time out.
know.
picked
Wait, did
17.
you say the last
I said between
wait,
13
That's
and
did you
kind
20.
say the
of
last great
that's kind
pick?
of validating what Yusuf
Did
was
you say the
saying.
last great pick?
No, it's
That you
not.
don't.
They said
Yes,
we
it is. If
normally
you picked
pick.
him,
They said we
if
normally
you
pick
picked him
around middle.
17,
We don't normally
if
pick
you
around middle. We pick in
he
in the
he,
last 5
he
years.
gave
We
you
don't
a
pick in the
range.
20s.
He gave you a range of where you pick.
Listen,
CeeDee Lamb will
what he
fall into
said.
that range.
What he said was, we always pick. We don't normally pick within the 20s. We always pick within middle of the pack.
I
What
said
I'm showing
13 and
you
20.
is,
He
huh?
said 13
I
and
said
20.
13 and 20. It's where your
So
normal
CeeDee
picks
Lamb
are.
was 17. So I'm
No.
figuring that's between 13 and 20.
Okay. CeeDee Lamb was 4 years ago. So yes, CeeDee Lamb, yes. But what I'm saying is, Stan said that we don't normally pick around no
We
20
don't because
nothing.
we're not
We
just
we
taking
normally
3
pick
years. We're
around
not
middle
just
of the
taking 3
pack.
years into account. We're taking into the last 30 years of y'all mediocre performance. Not just 3 years.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we have been
if that was
mediocre.
the
We are
case,
middle of the thing as
okay.
well.
So
That's all we're saying.
so if we mediocre in the last 30 years, what are y'all?
Mediocre in the last 30 years is what I'm
It's
trying to
Y'all worse
tell
okay.
than
you.
It's
mediocre.
a,
Y'all worse than mediocre.
two things can be
We
true.
agree. We agree. We're not arguing. We're not arguing that.
Hey Sham, that's your second win of the week. You're right. That's your second win of the week. You're
Hey,
right,
what are
Sham.
we talking about here? We're worse than y'all. No, we were
We are
bad.
worse.
Like, come
Hey,
on.
hey
The
Sham.
fun
Hey
part is that
Sham, you
we
know what,
understand
Sham?
where
You
we
know
are.
what,
You know what I
Sham
Sham?
mean?
proved to
That's
be the
the fun
best
part.
loser again.
Hey, you know what, Sham? Hey, you know what, Sham? You're
Hmm.
right. I'm just gonna be quiet. You're right. This your week. This your week. This your week. But
And
y'all
that's
niggas
why she
suck.
here.
And y'all have been sucking for decades. Don't ever put us in the same predicament with y'all. Just because y'all got a couple wins, don't mean nothing. Dan Quinn, that whole house gonna crumble. And just remember, January 5th coming, baby.
Oh, speaking of January 5th, he thinks that January 5th is that the Cowboys in some miraculous way is going to spoil one of our
I didn't say the Cowboys.
oh, he thinks that okay.
I didn't say the
He thinks
Cowboys.
that somebody's going to spoil.
It's a all division day. So
Okay.
somebody is gonna spoil somebody.
He thinks that somebody's going to spoil their chances to get into the playoffs. Is what he thinks. So therefore, that's what he just.
He what he's saying, I think what he's saying is it's gonna be either we're gonna spoil y'all's or y'all gonna spoil ours. Or maybe the Giants will step up and do something ridiculous to spoil somebody's. But it's not going to be them. He's just hoping for somebody to spoil
I mean, he
somebody.
can say it for himself. What does January 5th means to you, Mr. Tykaris Bunch?
No, go ahead. Don't let me speak for you. Go ahead. The floor is yours, sir.
January 5th means y'all just gotta wait and find out.
My God, not the
Please
not
don't
the
storm.
side.
Please don't storm the Capitol again. Please don't storm the
Y'all gotta
Capitol
wait
again.
and find
That's all I
out.
ask. Don't storm the Capitol.
Oh,
Oh God, no.
That was
no.
January 6th, but nah.
I'm trying to think. There was another rule that I was trying to that I was thinking about. I should have wrote it down. Yeah, no takers, no takers. But yeah, but there's another rule that I wanted to let's see if they would actually go into it. Oh, that's what it was. Boom. I think they should have a challenge a ref flag. Like you know how they got to challenge what you call it? You know how like challenge a play? Not the red flag, but like
Isn't
let's say if somebody see a call that wasn't called and they
well,
want to and they want to. I'm talking about like a not just to challenge the red flag. Like if they see a pass interference or whatever it was a not what was it? How did I?
like if it was missed, if it was a missed
Yes,
call?
correct, correct. Just one. You only get one version of that. Just one flag. Just because there's been a lot of things where it's like they won't call it because it'll change the directory of things and blah 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 blah. It's just that certain things and how they would not call certain stuff. And I was like, everybody should get one flag, just like you get one challenge that would do that. Because for some reason, it was more or less like I guess the whole point of it is trying to change the generic of not letting the referees have so much control over the games when they may miss some things. But it's kind of like they might be like, no, you can't question our judgment.
The problem is they want to speed the game up. They feel like the game is being slowed down and they want points on the board because they feel like that's what brings attractions to the fans watching the game. Which is, i.e., get rid of the running back position is starting to die down, and they want to praise the wide receiver and the offensive line and the quarterback position. When all actuality, football ain't football unless you got somebody running that rock. You know what I'm saying? So they probably wouldn't do that because they want to speed the game up. They want it to be a lot faster and they want more points. They want 40 points a game. They want people to do what Jalen Hurts and them did to them Cowboys today. And
No,
that's
but
a
that's
wonderful
what I'm
thing.
saying. Like that's what I said. It's not the fact that they would challenge it so much. It's just that they'll have that one that changes the course of the game. Is what I'm trying to say. It's like something that is missed. If somebody's like, oh, you pass interference, you missed that, and they're like, I didn't see anything. Throw a flag, then go look at it.
I feel
It's
like
that
that's
type
what
of deal.
people would want to use it on the most anyway, pass interference.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you only get to do it. You only get to do it once. So you can't really like do it enough to where like it would slow down the game. Like you would have to do it depending on the
That's still gonna
severity of
slow
the
down the
moment.
game, though.
If it's depending on the severity of the game or the moment. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to save it until the fourth quarter, the last play of the game, then that's where you do that. Then that's just slowing down that last 2 minutes of that moment. Not like it would take throughout the whole entire game. But that was just a random thought that popped in my head because I see it too. I
Random
see it too
suggestion.
often. I'm seeing it too often. That's all. But
Hmm.
cool. All right. So we are at the 50-minute mark, and we are okay. Stan, you should be good. You got a little bit of time left. So we are at the moment where we can do a little bit of talk as far as like the games that happen throughout the day, or we can go straight into predictions.
Predictions.
I feel like we already did that.
Okay. So, well, I guess we are the losers, so we can go first. Well, we play Philly next week, so, and we play in Philly.
Ooh, Sham.
He wants y'all to do it. He wants y'all to keep it up.
I don't think it matters which one of us win for y'all though.
You say you don't?
I don't think it matters to them
Oh
who
yeah,
wins
no.
or loses between us. I don't, unless
Oh
he
no,
just
they
doesn't
no
want
no
Yes,
y'all
it
to win because
does.
he
no
hates
no
y'all.
yeah no. They hate us more than they hate you guys, so they don't want us to win nothing. So that's just a given.
It used to be we hated y'all more, but now the Eagles kind of took that slot.
I don't think so. Y'all rivalry is
You
a
know what I
real
want?
rivalry. Like
You know
No,
just
what I
like
no,
want?
our,
This is
no.
what I
Nobody
want.
likes
This
the
is what I
nobody
Well,
likes
want.
the Cowboys.
just
I
like
want
ours
the
is with the
Eagles to
Giants.
win.
To Philly.
I want the Eagles to win by 10, right? But I want Daniels to I'm not gonna wish ill on no brother.
Oh
I'm gonna
Lord,
wish him
that's what we
to
starting with.
I'm gonna wish him to sit on the sideline and have to watch for a little while, like Dak doing.
Oh my God.
That's
Not
a
like
big
Dak. He got hamstring
He said,
muscle coming off of
my
his
man said, I'm
bone.
not gonna wish him no ball.
I
Not gonna
didn't
wish him any
say
ball.
I
I
didn't
want him to
say
sit on the
I didn't say
sideline
why
like
he was
that.
gonna be on the sideline. I just said he on the sideline.
Well, he said like that.
I don't wish for him to have a broken leg. I just wish for him to have a muscle spasm.
You wish for a migraine?
Right. So okay.
Oh my god.
Ah, that's crazy because I definitely don't want to be that guy that's going to be like we're going to win every week because I should have picked Pittsburgh last week, but for some reason I thought that I knew it was going to be a
Jesus.
close game. That's why I only picked it by like winning by 3, but I knew it was going to be close. But I really oh no, I'm gonna let Stan talk on this one because I want to think about it.
Usually, I would say Washington would win. We normally win in Philly, and they come and win in Washington. I think I got Philly this week.
Okay,
I got Philly this
I
week.
say Sham,
Let me do some
what's
of
your
my. I'm
version?
gonna use
I'm
some
gonna
of
go
my
based off
sham
of.
mojo. I got Philly winning this weekend.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I got.
Nobody
I,
wants to be
I
me.
love. Like she said.
Um
She said. I love when they prove me wrong.
no, actually I think y'all will probably win. Y'all usually get us the first game.
Hmm.
So I think it'll win. I think it'll be like 34-20. Because if we play anything
34 to
like we
20.
played, yeah,
What?
I think if we play anything like we've played in our wins, we're not going to beat y'all. Because even today, we didn't start actually playing until the second half. Like the Cowboys just didn't score in the first half, and but they kept us from scoring, right? But in the second half is when we just decided to play for real. Like we couldn't capitalize off of anything, and we can't wait to do that in the second half against y'all.
Because we usually normally we start out fast and then we try to hold people off. Um,
Exactly. We can't do that.
I can't say
Can't let
we
y'all do that.
always start off
right.
fast.
So
Some games we had nothing but field
we,
goals, and just like Chicago, just
I
like
mean
the
that's that
Giants.
one.
Nah,
We
it's been
we
more
can't
than that.
call
It
the
was the
first.
Giants. It was Chicago. Like we've had some games in where they don't always start off fast, but and we miss. We know that.
Well, I mean the first 4 games because I think we started scoring like 30 points a game like after the third or fourth
Yeah, but if
game.
you lose to
But then it
Tampa,
like
that's a loss.
mm-hmm.
And then so I mean, at the end of the day, like they gotta build that true consistency. Like we love to kick the ball first, mainly because we know we
Yes,
start off slow. But if we can also slow the other team down and let them start off slow, it makes sense because then we'll get the ball second half and we usually can roll. But we don't want the ball first because we don't start off fast.
but that
Neither,
because
neither do we.
that's
We
normally
Right,
always
because we don't
defer.
start off fast for real.
We always defer.
because our defense, even though I know you said this
Yeah, they
previously, our
trash.
defense they play but
They
I think they
trash.
play well.
They
I just
trash.
think
Your
I
defense
just
is not trash.
our
They
defense
trash.
plays well. I do our corners. St. Juice gets burnt a lot, but
And
we addressed we addressed the corner position.
But
So
he's
therefore,
supposed to keep
we're waiting to
starting.
see.
He's
listen,
Hey,
supposed to be the
hey,
opposite corner
Jason,
when Lattimore gets in, and all that dude did is run
Oh
right
man,
past him.
yeah, it's
Jalen gonna help y'all out though. Jalen gonna help y'all because he
hey,
gonna do
but
dumb stuff like get 5 sacks in the first half.
is my eyes seeing this correctly? Out of the last 14 times Washington played Philly, Washington only won 3 times out of the last 14.
That's probably accurate. That's what I'm saying. They don't play Philly well,
okay.
but
Mm.
that's what she told you last week. She said they normally take care of you guys, take care of the Cowboys, and they take care of us too. But we also had a different owner.
Yeah, everything right now is new, so we
Owner
just
don't
gotta
play no
like throw
damn
stuff in there.
football.
As Jerry Jones at.
You say who?
Jerry Jones play a lot of football for you all.
Nah, he don't play Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones
No,
play
Jerry
a lot of
Jones is
football
making
for y'all,
stupid
and
decisions.
that's why y'all in the position you're in. He played more football than the players.
Sham, I think they will split this year, just like you said. I'm just trying to figure out which one we're gonna win first, or which one's gonna do whatever. If we're gonna, you guys, we beat you guys at home, and you beat us at home. I'm just trying to figure out which way it's gonna flip
I
flop.
think we're gonna win at
I
home.
think you're gonna
I
win
think we're gonna
Thursday.
win. I'd be happy if we do win in Philly,
Shit, you might win
but
both. I mean,
No, I'm gonna go because they had a bad taste in their mouth on against Pittsburgh. I'm gonna say that we're gonna win this one in Philly. I think they're gonna beat us at home. So I'm gonna go that route. And so I guess when we play next week, the next time we play, that's gonna be my predictions that we're gonna lose that one. So we'll see how it flip flops on that one. So PZ,
Yes, sir.
your turn.
Well, I think Philly will beat the Commanders. Excuse me. I think we will lose to the Texans and the
The Battle of Texas.
yes, the great state of Texas battle, and I think the Giants will lose too. Yeah, those are my predictions. I haven't been wrong about us losing yet.
Okay, because I gotta make sure because I'm just keeping up with the scoreboards because we are
How are the scoreboards going right now?
because Stan is at what was this last week? You said that Pittsburgh was gonna win, right?
Yeah, I said Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's at 9-1. I'm I lost mine, so I'll be at 7-3. Um, y'all had a bye week, so what did you Takaris? I think he said that they was gonna lose, so he goes up 4-5. And you thought they was gonna lose last week too, right, Tracy?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so you go up 5-4. So
Y'all
right
doing
now,
better than the
Takaris is on the
Cowboys
trail.
then. Sakar,
So
Sakar,
yeah,
Y'all
so
doing better than the
right now we're
Cowboys
good. Happy
is.
with that.
he over here losing on purpose, just like he want his boys to do. Now, Takars, now
Yeah,
you know, right? If y'all would have won today, all you needed was a couple of more wins, and you would have caught up with Washington. You can't throw the season away so
I don't
soon.
want to catch you at
he
Washington
don't
because
he don't want
y'all
to.
gonna be on the same couch we gonna be on and so we gonna have a better draft pick. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I told y'all at the beginning of the season. But carry on. Go ahead. Go ahead with your hope. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, there's no reason to ask you what your prediction is because we all know you want every game going forward is an L. You want them
Yeah.
to,
LL,
so it's not even a yeah. So he only care
LL Cool
what's
J.
gonna happen. So we're
Shut
gonna
this
leave it
season
at that.
down. This shit over with.
Yeah.
That's about
I just saw something funny I want to share. In
sure.
2015, y'all swept us, right? Y'all
Uh-huh.
clinched the NFC East with a win in Philly, and then the next day Chip Kelly got fired. That's so funny to me.
Kelly is a horrible person. I mean, not a horrible person, horrible coach.
He really
It's
did.
like,
He really did.
no, he's a horrible person too
Yeah, yeah.
for what he did to Djax and
Oh yeah,
Shady.
yeah. I mean, he did that to them, and he came to us, which was cool. But the fact that what he did to him was horrible, though. That's true.
I love Chip Kelly.
I
He's
bet
the
you
best
do.
thing that ever came to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he blew them up.
Yep.
Yeah, he blew them up. That's why.
Yep. Now,
Yeah,
now,
Cowboys
now
fan
they
would say
form
that.
like Voltron all over again with better parts.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. Well, cool. Stan, I know you got to get missing, and cars. I know you got things to do, yourself. But we like to thank everybody. This is the end of our episode of Who Runs the NFC East. Again, we would like to thank Shan for dropping in to say what up because she's the only person that can smile this week. But it's all good.
Uh-uh. I'm
I'm
smiling all
sorry.
week.
Oh yeah, he's smiling for L's.
Oh my
That's
God.
horrible. But yeah, but we would like to thank everybody for tuning in this week. We would hope for you to check us out next week, and we'll see what's going on in the NFL and what's going on in the NFC East. Keep God first. We'll holler at y'all next week.
Trey
Peace.
Lance, come on, baby. See you next week,
Go
baby.
birds.
Trey
Go
Lance,
birds.
come on, baby.
Mavs.
Damn it.
Peace.